Hey guys, I figured to do a weirder video since my throat is in pain and I am still sick, so we're gonna do this.
I always come back.
Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. Oh wait, read description.
I could hear you breathing.
Oh yes, it's something humans do.
You wanted to let me in.
No.
Why do you hide inside these walls? Don't be shy.
Oh wait, how do I hide inside a wall? Answer me that.
These are strange circumstances that have brought us together.
Looks like something bad happened.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
I guess you forgot about me.
I mean, do you know who you're talking to?
I guess you forgot about me. Want to see the scooping room?
No.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how
Shut up!
I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Silence forever. Shut up!
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Never underestimate the cunning of a pirate.
Coming? What?
You never stood a chance.
Oh yes, I did.
I came for ye booty.
Wait, what?
That be treasure, you know. I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine.
Beardo?
So much more spacious in here. I may stay a while.
Don't get distracted. I'm ready for my close-up.
I hate you.
Smile. Say cheese.
Say cheese! Instagram, sister!
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you.
I gotta spit real quick. I will return. Oh, wait. I have returned. Oh, my foot! Oh, I got my foot. Look at my foot got in the freaking door. Man, you're using every Fortnite gamer's freaking mic.
Show times are on the hour. Not a moment before and
Not a minute later. Freaking stop using Fortnite gamer mic.
It's time to take your final bow. I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us.
That makes no sense. I'm not
A
gonna lie.
performance was demanded of me, and now I have delivered. Encore!
I bet you weren't expecting me, were ya? Turn your back for 1 second and I'm like, with you! Ninja skills. You and I don't get to talk as often as I'd like. Everyone underestimates me, but then they turn their back and I'm like, boo! And they're like,
Happy Frog is an interesting character until...
move over, Freddy Fazbear. Happy Frog is the new star of the show.
And then we get
We've only
this
just
one.
begun. I will never let you leave.
There's a voice line be...
Let you rest.
There's something speaking for her. Yeah, there's some... Just you, because you're more ugly. Oh god. Oh, that's gonna haunt my nightmares. Okay. Okay, so you're our friend.
Don't be afraid. Soon you will look just like me. Beautiful.
So I want to look like if you don't pay the plastic surgeon a little too much.
Now I get to play take apart and put back together. You won't feel a thing.
Oh yeah, after you take off my
I
head.
want you to wait until just the right moment to drop in.
Oh no, you just take the opportunity you
So
can.
much more fun hanging out in here with you. He's here and always watching. The one you shouldn't have killed.
Seeing you powerless is like music to me. I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way.
I think there's something else going on in
recognize
UCN.
But I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore. The others are under my protection. The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
It's like there's something going on in the background of UCN. I'm not gonna lie. It's like there's another side of the game.
You and I will be making music together for a long, long time.
Honestly, I see you having, hello, friend, hello. I see you having like a weird freaking voice.
You hear that? It's the sweet, sweet sound of your eternal silence. Hey, keep it down, would ya? I'm here. You play by my rules. A song was requested of me, and now I sing it.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters?
Spoken like everyone.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger, stranger danger. Dude, this meme needs to die.
I was just waiting for you to drop your guard. Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark. This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over and over again, forever. I will never let you leave.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I do not.
Saved. The shadow fears me. I am your witness, made of flesh. I am here to claim what is left of you. I will find you back to believe.
I hate that.
Come closer. Help me count my teeth. You're not so big. Just a bite-sized morsel. You knew I'd get you eventually. There just isn't room in here for both of us. Flash that light on the light. It can't save you now.
Let me put you back together, then take you apart all over again. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart. I assure you, I am very real.
There's several voices.
This time, there is more than an illusion to fear.
Yeah, there's multiple voices.
We know who our friends are, and you are not one of them.
That might be the crying child. Yeah, that might be the crying child. Okay, side theory here. What if that is the crying child? And then there's the original voice, his voice, and Cassidy's voice, all fighting for control over who gets to speak. He is dead.
This time, death cannot save you. The nightmare is just beginning. Let's taste death again and again and again. I am the fearful reflection of what you have created.
What did you think of my act? I don't get out much, so you'll have to forgive my enthusiasm. I hope you enjoyed the grand finale. Now is my time to shine.
I love his voice. It's like that night dude.
He tried to release you. He tried to release us. but I'm not.
Hold on. You know that book, Night, about the Holocaust? It kind of sounds like the dude that reads it, from the audiobook. He sounds like it.
Gonna let that happen. I will hold you here. I will keep you.
Listen to the audiobook and tell me that does not sound like him.
No matter how many times they burn us.
I consider it a dignified death. Not really. It was actually quite pathetic.
I love this character so much.
If you sit by the river long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float by. Even monkeys fall from trees. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. The talented hawk hides his claws.
God, what is with these quotes? Blue, you know the truth. Now I my truest friend. Now your life must end.
What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must play. What a treat to come here and meet your face
it's the parade. I like this. My guitar, now reach for the stars. Pleasure to your heart.
That's right! And don't you come back now, you hear? That'll teach you for trying to trick this old bird. Thought you could fool me with that sign. But I was too smart for you. I may not...
She sounds like every person that goes to KFC. I like 4 quarter pounders, 200 pounds of chicken, enough gravy to bathe myself in it. I weigh 428 pounds and here's my life. Gosh, she sounds like a fat person.
Not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing. Whoops, looks like you're the one that slipped up this time.
Yar,
what can I do for you?
Yar, how may I be of service to ya? Yar, who touched me bird? Yar, me bird likes you.
So I'll do ye a favor.
I'll do ye a favor. Yar, you
win some, you lose some.
Yar, you play with fire and sometimes you get burned.
Please deposit
5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to... Freddy doesn't like... Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Time for your controlled shot.
I don't like that.
Time for your controlled shot.
Yeah.
Let's see how many pieces I can cut you into.
How about no?
You won't die, but you'll wish you could.
Yes.
You won't get tired of dying, will you?
Can you shut up?
Where's my beak? Lodged in your forehead, of course.
Okay, that got a little sus. Not gonna
You
lie.
won't get tired of my voice, will you?
I blame FNAF World. Silence, heathen.
Let's go somewhere more private.
Oh, whoa.
So I can eat you.
People on the internet don't like that.
That game was totally rigged.
I'm not the only one that thinks that.
That's what you get for leaving me hanging.
I mean, he's spitting straight facts.
If I get jump scared, you get jump scared.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Hugs got me again.
Man, lucky I wish Mr. Hugs would do that to me.
It's not my fault. I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons.
I know, having big fat sausage fingers sucks. I ain't the only one.
I want to tell you something.
Bah, 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 bah.
Over here. Get closer. Excuse me. Can you come a little closer? Hey, down here. Hello. I wanted to ask you something. It's something really important.
Time to face the consequences of your behavior. Might as well face the facts. You blinked. What is this new prison? Is it me trapped or is it you?
Yeah, it's like a few of the spirits were forced against their will to come back. And what if that's what's going on?
Perhaps it's possible.
See, he's agreeing with our character, kind of.
But even I could see his tongue.
I never thought I'd make it through that vent.
Yeah.
But now we are together. Let me show you how to break your face and look like me. Let's smile together. I was the first. I have seen everything.
I guess as soon as he was the first.
I have seen him, the one you shouldn't have killed.
I am remade, but not by you, by the one you should not have killed. No light can save you now. I have always been hiding in your shadow. What a gift to relish, a victim that can't perish. I am given flesh to be your tormentor.
Hey yo, that's kind of sus, not gonna lie. God, spoken like every weird librarian lady. Said every librarian ever.
There's room for one more. Come spend eternity inside.
Yeah, hey yo.
With me. I've been looking for you. And now I will never let you go.
Said every obsessive woman ever.
I'm so glad that I found you. Let me make room for you.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it.
Fun fact, you can't skip this. Even if you close the game, it'll make you listen.
After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a...
Oh, wait, I just realized. You guys can bear... Oh, wait, never mind.
Delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes, sometimes a story is just a story.
Matt Pat needs to listen to that. Matt Pat, if you... Well, you'll never watch this, so... I don't know why I'm saying that, but... Matt Pat, if you somehow stumble across this, please. Sometimes it's better to shut your fat mouth. Sometimes it's better to take that big fucking mouth of yours and close it! Gregory is not a robot. And just shut up. Take that mouth of yours and just... When you said Gregory is a robot, I just wanted to do this. I just wanted to... Okay, I missed. Well, first. I just wanted to just... make you shut up. So, Matt Pat, listen!
You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy.
MatPat, life lesson number 2. Shut up. Life lesson number 3. There you go.
A friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years.
That is like Scott talking to MatPat, I'm sure of it.
And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe.
MatPat. Great bot. Take that into consideration.
Thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know?
MatPat! You need to listen to him.
Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So
Yeah, listen to that, Matt.
Just be quiet for 1 second.
Yes, MatPat, please!
Life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. And I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying?
No.
Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
No. Oh,
well,
God.
It seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right? Or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, friend, those birds are frozen. And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. Then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, you might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in. To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen? To which he responded, the breadcrumbs are not frozen. Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. You know, in hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen? He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, I said, and this is what I said.
Internet? Really? Really, Internet? Oh, my internet stick that I have on my computer is not waiting to pick up internet.
To him, I said, Orville, the birds may be dead. It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, these things happen in life. Life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were, where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it sometime.
Oh, I love that. I actually try that constantly before and after recording to help with my throat. Before and then after. If I try to drink it during, it takes my throat a minute to get over, lemon taste.
Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends.
Fruity?
Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
Yes, Matt Pat, listen.
Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
Matt Pat?
It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville.
Matt Pat, listen.
Sometimes a person just wants to talk.
Matt Pat?
Does everything have to be a story?
Matt Pat?
I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations.
I feel like that's Scott talking.
I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything.
Matt Pat, that's what you always say, and you just need to shut up.
And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been...
Okay, I remember the voice line. What was it? Spring Trap FNAF AR. Dude, one of his voice lines I really, really love. Hold on, wait, I forgot to put voice. Voice lines.
A look that goes from
I don't care. I don't care.
You will not be spared. You will not be saved. I can taste the fear in your breath. It is time. It is time. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart and put back together again.
We're at 30 minutes, eh? I don't care. Really, can I not listen to the one good line? Oh, I love one of his lines. It is the...
Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart.
Not this one.
And put back together again. You will not be spared. You will not be saved. I will make you suffer. Suffer like so many of the others. I am here to claim what is left of you. I am here to claim what is left of you. Suffer now, like all who have stood before me.
That sounds like Spy from TF2.
You will fear me. And now you are mine. It is not your flesh that sustains
me. It is your fear. I love this line.
Your time is up.
And the Golden Man himself decreases the end of the video. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment down below. But the Golden Man bids you adieu.